Welcome to Cambridge English Language Institute. This is Ansar Ahmad. In today's video, I'm going to talk about what are the differences between these words, such as since versus for, borrow versus lend, job versus work, still versus yet, fun versus funny, look versus see, say versus tell, travel versus trip, listen versus hear, each versus every, speak versus talk, home versus houses. So now let's begin a video. First we have since versus for. Since shows the starting point. Since shows the starting point. For example, I say that I have lived in Nowshera since 2020. So 2020 is what? It is starting point. For example, I say that I have taught English since 2010, or I can say that I have been teaching English since 2010. Here, next preposition for shows the length of time. For example, I say I have lived in Nowshera for 5 years. 5 years is what? Length of time, period of time. We can also say 5 years, 6 years, for 3 days, for 2 years, etc. Next we have two words. One is borrow versus lend. Borrow means you take something from someone. For example, I say, can I borrow your pen? Next word we have lend. Lend means you give something to someone. For example, I say, I will lend you my pen. Next we have job versus work. A job is a specific position and job is grammatically noun. For example, I say she has a job at the bank. Next one, work. Work is the general activity you do. Work is noun and also that verb. For example, I say that I work every weekday. Next two words, still versus yet. Still means something is continuing. For example, I say that I am still waiting. Next we have yet. Yet means something hasn't happened but is expected. For example, I say he hasn't arrived yet. Next one, fun versus funny. Fun means enjoyable or entertaining. Example is the party was really fun. Next, funny means it makes you laugh. For example, I say their joke was so funny. Look versus see. See is automatic. Your eyes work. For example, I say I can see the stars. Look means you try to see. Here I say look at the sky. Say versus tell. You say something. Simply we say a statement. Example is she said hello. Said is the second and third form of say. Next one, you tell someone a person's informations. For example, I say he told me the news. Here we say person plus information. Next we have travel versus trip. Travel is the general act of going places, general. For example, I say I like to travel. A trip is one specific journey. For example, I say we went on a weekend trip to Paris. Next two words, listen versus hear. Hear is passive. It happens automatically. Example is, can you hear that noise? Listen is active. You do it on purpose. Example is, I listen to music. Next two words, each versus every. Each focuses on individual terms. Example is, each student got a book. Next one, every focuses on the group as a whole. For example, I say every student passed the test. Next two words, speak versus talk. Speak is more formal or one-way word. For example, I say, may I speak with manager? Next one, talk. Talk is casuals. That is called casual, or we can also call that casual. and two ways. Example, let's talk after class. Next two words. House versus home. A house is the building. Example is we built a new house. Home is the feeling or personal space. Personal space means a person who lives there. For example, I say this place feels like home.